Hello Runescape, Wilmist here with a new video on how is everyone doing. So I wanted to make a little bit of a story video, I guess. Well, not really a story video either. It's more like a flashback kind of thing for my personal views or something like that. I don't really know how to say that. But basically what I want to talk about is the earliest memories you have in the game. And the reason for this is that a lot of people at the moment are very much of like game veterans and such. And I don't really remember myself like what the first day in RuneScape used to be or something. And you know, when you first start playing a game, you don't really think that, hey, in 10 years from now I'm gonna still be sitting here playing this very game. But that was the case with RuneScape. Well, not yet for me, but it's going to be that very soon. I think it's end of next year I'm gonna be passing 10k. Well, not 10k, wow, 10 years in this game for me, which is gonna be pretty cool and such. And at the moment it's kind of weird that I'm still here, you know, because like the earliest thing I can remember, I think, is in World 11, when that, well, when I first created RuneScape, because I can remember my first account. I'm not gonna say the name of it because I'm kind of embarrassed of it, but hey, you know, I remember that I was running around basically in World 11 in Lonebridge, which was the furthest I got in the beginning, basically, and we kind of had this friend there called Anonymous 11 or something like that, well, Anonym 11 basically, which is some kind of guy, I guess, who used to be there basically, and he was like professional. I think he had like Mithril or something like that. Like, it wasn't really that good, but like for us it was like the hero of RuneScape or something like that. And he was a really cool guy. He helped me and my friend out a lot because I think I was introduced to RuneScape by a friend of mine. I can't really remember properly. I also remember that RuneScape was a lot of played by my real life friends and such. So like, you know, well, back in the days at least, you know. So it was like a real popular game at some point when it was like, I don't really know when it was, but it was a popular game back in the days basically, and you know, people did stuff and whatever. And personally, I started my account. I wasn't really good at it at all, but I did whatever I could do and I played it, and I just didn't stop like everyone else tend to do, I guess. So I just kept on going and got better and better with it. But at the same time, at that time, my earliest memory, as I said, I believe is that kind of running around in Lonebridge with this guy and my friend, and we just kind of kept on playing for a while. And at some point I kind of missed that guy, I guess. Like, I don't really know where he went or anything, can't really remember that, but it kind of ended there, I guess. I also remember the first time I got membership, which was, gosh, I can't remember that either, but I basically remember being able to walk through the members gate, and that was kind of awesome as well, because I was with a friend at that time as well when we first bought membership, and we kind of like walked through the door. It was like, you know, this is so cool. It was like a follow door, not to follow, but open up the gate and kind of walk through it. It was like, yeah, this is so cool, first time in Members World and whatever. It was like, it's just a nostalgic feeling, and I don't get that anymore, unfortunately. But it was real epic when that happened, because I did know what kind of was beyond the gates of members or whatever. So it was like walking into heaven or something like that. It was a really cool experience. And I also remember Slaying being released. Oh, Slayer, haha. Slayer was released at some point, and I didn't really know how to train it. I remember, because I didn't really read much of the news post at that time. So it was like I went over to one of the Slayer caves that I somehow figure out where it was, I guess, and I tried to kill something, but it said that I couldn't kill them or something like that because I needed a certain Slayer level or something. I was like, how am I supposed to be able to kill things with my Slayer if I can't kill anything with Slayer and something like that? Because I didn't know you needed tasks. I was like, I don't know, I didn't know that. So it was like, okay, but I didn't really train it for quite some time just because of that. But eventually I got like 99 or like Combat 4 and such, you know, like the game changes, I guess. But yeah, it's kind of cool, I guess. And you know, RuneScape brings so many memories with you wherever you go, and even if you like, I don't really know, I played it for so long, and I just have so many memories with it, and it's kind of insane, to be honest. And remembering like the first memories or the first steps I took in the game, it's so hard, and I don't really know what was the first things I did and such. But I do remember having a yo-yo or something like that. Jojo? I don't know, how do you even say that name? Like, basically one of the Christmas toys that you got from a Christmas event in 2004. So that's basically why I know that I started somewhere in 2004, most likely. Because I don't really have the Halloween item on there. So that's pretty much what I can recall from it, I guess. I think it was like the Bunny Ears or something the same year, or the Sith, basically, like the Halloween the same year. So I was like, I didn't get that, wow, you know. But I guess, you know, I don't really mind it too much at the moment, because I'm proud with this account and what it started anyways, and I got pretty far with this one. So even though this one is just a few years old, I'm pretty happy with it and everything. And yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. Like, I also have like memories from Wilmist, the first kind of times I started that one, and like things like that. Like, I remember my very first level entering Soul Wars. I remember training my agility and things like that, and it's kind of weird, to be honest. And also remember that I actually did get lots on the XP count very recently, and I remember that I wanted to kind of never stop counting it. I wanted to have it just as much XP there as it was my total XP, basically. And I never really got that far, I guess. Well, I got that far, but like, I managed to accidentally reset it after 300k, basically. It was just like, oh no, that happened. And it was like, I didn't really think it through very much at that time, I think, because I was kind of sad about it, of course, but it was like, at the moment, I'm always going to be like 300k behind on the XP counter. Well, I'm not counting that it says slots now, so that's kind of cool, I guess. But yeah, I think that's it, actually. So let me know in the comment section below what your first memory of Runescape is that you can remember. If you started recently, that's pretty awesome too. Let me know whatever you think of the game, I guess. And yeah, my name is Will Miss It, and I'll see you guys later.